What is up, guys? My name is the Wumbo, as you all know, and today I have some super exciting information that's going to spice up the console wars a little bit. We've been hearing a lot of rumors about PlayStation coming out with a new version of the PS4, but today I have some interesting news about how Microsoft is apparently planning on launching 2 new Xbox Ones. So this is pretty crazy stuff. According to various sources contacted by Kotaku, there's going to be 2 Xbox One units. One of them is apparently codenamed Scorpio. It's going to launch sometime in 2017. Apparently this is going to contain some hardware improvements that will boost the Xbox One's abilities, hopefully past the PS4 at some point. But it's going to allow the Xbox One to use the Oculus Rift directly. So apparently Microsoft is trying to beef up the Xbox One a little bit with one of these models, in order to allow you to do virtual reality via the Oculus One, or the Oculus Rift, excuse me, on the Xbox One. And so this actually comes after almost a year that the two companies announced a partnership, Microsoft and Oculus Rift. So it's not too surprising that they're wanting to bring that Oculus Rift experience in some way to the Xbox One platform. Now, what's also interesting here is the second Xbox One that's going to be launching. Apparently this is going to be called the Xbox One Slim, and one of Kotaku's sources indicated that this version would include a 2 terabyte hard drive, which is a lot more storage space, which is very much needed with today's focus on digital downloads. I know personally my Xbox One, I believe it has 500 gigabytes or a terabyte. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember exactly, but I know for sure that I can only download maybe 1 or 2 more games on it. Like, I'm almost out of space. So this is a much needed addition here. Also, some press sources have been saying that this is going to be a more compact unit, and it will be announced at E3 2016, which is now less than a month away, actually. So yeah. That being said, Microsoft has certainly surprised the media in the past when it comes to some large-scale changes, but who knows what parts of these rumors are going to be true or not. I do think it's interesting, though, especially with the VR model. It looks like Microsoft's going to try to be competing with PlayStation VR. PlayStation's been having some advantage, really, for a while now in the VR department, but it looks like Microsoft is going to be coming out with their own approach to doing that and coming up with their own way to combat that. And then the Xbox Slim, to me, I don't know if the form factor is really an issue for the current Xbox One, but I think if anything, they're just trying to beef up the specs, because a lot of the attacks on the Xbox One are based on the hardware and its ability to perform compared to the PS4. Obviously, we had that whole deal in the beginning with the Xbox One, how when it was announced, it was all this TV stuff, and everyone's like, oh, you're not making a gaming console. But it looks like Microsoft is trying to get that base of consumers back that have already left for the PS4, so we'll see how that works out. But like I said, Sony is also working on an improved PlayStation, so there's going to be a lot of tension going on in this console rivalry going into the future, as both companies, Sony's trying to continue its lead, and Microsoft is trying to come back a little bit. So what's also interesting, I want to talk about this Xbox One VR model for a second again. Apparently, the device is going to be capable of achieving a 4K resolution. The GPU is going to be upgraded to be able to do 4K. I find that hard to believe, and it actually does look like the I/O rate of the device, of the Xbox One with the 4K abilities, apparently would stay the same. So to me, that sounds like it technically is going to be able to render 4K video, but it's not going to be able to load those assets that are part of the games very quickly at all. So, I mean, technically, it's probably going to be able to load 4K games, but it's going to be a lot longer load times, which, I mean, I guess that's a compromise you make for VR, to have that kind of 4K resolution to make the gaming experience better on VR, but we'll have to see where that goes or what part of these rumors are correct. But yeah, I really want you guys to let me know in the comments what you think about this more powerful Xbox One, apparently capable of using the Oculus Rift, and then the Xbox One Slim, what you think about that. It's going to be interesting to see what goes on in the next few months as Microsoft and Sony go head-to-head here. trying to make their consoles even better than they were before. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Leave a like if you haven't already, and subscribe if you haven't already. My name is Awumbo, and I'll see you guys later.